Fossil records. Okay. Fossils. What are they? Well, fossils are the preserved remains or impressions of once living animals. Now, scientists can use specifically relative dating to determine when these organisms once lived, specifically through the layers of the rock in which they were found. Now, the layers of the rock in which these fossils were found, if they were at the bottom, that means they are significantly old. Now, if they were found towards the top, it means they are significantly younger. Now, an example of evolution, specifically transitional evolution, is through the Tiktaalik. Now, the Tiktaalik was a transitional animal, which means it was part fish and part tetrapod. Now, a tetrapod is a four-limbed animal, and a fish is a fish which lives in the water. Now, the Tiktaalik had four limbs with flat feet, which suggests that it lived in the water but could be made for land. Now, this is a critical part in evolution because it showed the evolution for four-legged land-dwelling animals. Now, another example of evolution was through the Maiacetus enos. Now, the Maiacetus enos shared a common ancestor with the Basilosaurids, which they both had similar teeth and ear bones. Now, the Maiacetus enos did have a sturdy hip bone, which suggests that it could be made for land, but it lived in the water. Now, another example and reason why it lived in the water is because the skeleton and the remains of it were found with other sea creatures. Now, the Maiasaurus enos also had short legs with flat feet, which suggests it was a good swimmer, and also means that it most likely had webbed